Going on, guys? Ace, and I'm back with another video per usual. Um, we can say that I've been very consistent. At least I can vouch for that, being very consistent and looking at my catalog of videos and predictions that you can see that it's not me just saying things, there's actual things that are taking play. Like I'm actually predicting these markets and there's a lot of trades that I've not gotten into because of certain criteria that I look for or confluence that needs to add up or line up for me to take a trade. And I've missed out on a whole lot of trades because of that. But nonetheless, sticking to the strategy and that's the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? So kind of got to get okay with missing out on trades, understanding that more trades are to come. So don't have that FOMO, that fear of missing out. It's just, hey, at the end of the day, another trade will definitely show back up. So that's what it's been like for me past few weeks. I haven't taken a trade in like 2 weeks, maybe. No, more than that. Like maybe like 3 weeks, almost a month. So not really tripping it, but like I said, it's part of the game. And to go against my strategy to just chase after the markets for points, so to say, or to win, it's not the way you go about it. When it comes down to trading, you have to prioritize not the W's, uh, but the rules that you have and grade yourself based on how much can you follow those rules that you place for yourself. And so far, the rules that I place for myself, I've been following it 100%. So regardless of not, if I have the monetarily, you know, results, does not matter. But the grading system is based on how much I follow my rules. And if I went against my rules and I still was profitable, I ultimately failed because in the long run I will not succeed. So I can say for myself, man, I'm proud of myself. I've been doing good. So just gotta keep it up, keep the consistent acts, and yeah. But you know how we do, guys. Today is July 20th, Sunday. The market is already open. Okay. But sorry guys, just a little late. But opened like 30 minutes ago, 31 minutes ago. So number one rule when it comes down to trade profitability, and it's just my intuition, my judgment at all times. 9 out of 10 times I'm right. I've noticed that most of the time, based on the period of time that I've been trading, that I am right most of the time, 9 out of 10 times. So there's trades that line up with my confluences, but there's something that's a little bit off about it. And then once I feel that off feeling, I just do not take it. So usually in the 4 hour, I may see something like that that can trigger a little intuition spark, you say, and it stirs me away from taking that exact trade. And 9 out of 10 times, I'm usually right. And it ends up being a loss, even though everything lines up. So understanding that trade not just finding your strategy and that's it, but understanding in which conditions your strategy is best suited for. So I've understood that that my strategy, yes, everything could line up, but it has to be suited for the right environment where the trade is clean, market structure is clean, the direction is clean, but the 4 hour given some red weird structure or the daily or it's given a weird structure or is it right after a bullish engulfing. No, right after a bearish engulfing on a trending chart, then I know to avoid trades like that because they usually the confluences usually do not hold up in those aspects. So just understanding that I am going to increase my risk more because since I trade very less frequent, I'm going to increase my risk just so that kind of like even out plays out. So I'm thinking about maybe 3%. So makes more sense. But let's get it. Okay, USD CAD was a trade that I was interested in. Really drew it out. So this is what I'm looking for, right? Price came here, you this bullish, bullish vibes, cool. All right, cool. Price is bullish, go, right? We got the 4 hour that came down here. 4 hour came here. What happened is 4 hour became bullish. 4 hour became bullish before it came down here. I wasn't able to enter this trade here based on my strategy. Can this continue up? Possibly. Can see price, coming down and engulfing and Question is, can I see this happening? Not really. Does this look like more so something that could happen? I can see this happening, bullish vibe. So I could see price coming down to this daily low. 4 hour already there. Shift to structure. Price hit this level. Shift to structure. JD engulfing right here. Right here. Let's see what the they've been engulfing. So I mean, I'm just gonna wait and kind of see what price wants to do. Price has this rejection candle. But I kind of see price coming down here first. Probably hit like some type of like doji. Don't hit that doji. After that daily candle, go to get that and have the flip side. So probably like past the day. I would kind of want to see price come back into this area. That's the only like daily area that makes sense right now. That area too as well. So let's see price come down here. But that's cool, guys. That's just understanding that I predicted this trade. We watched the previous video, and that's what it did. I literally said this is what I see happening, and see it happening. USD JPY, it didn't continue how I wanted it to. ABP, yeah, I'm saying close it. I literally avoided this trade. I didn't really like it, and guess what? Look, I'm telling you, man, trusting my intuition is getting me far. Looking at this, price gave everything I wanted in it first. So it's one of the examples of trusting my intuition that I'll keep here. Just so I could, save it as an example. But this looks like an easy trade to the downside. Got JPY. Okay, cool, guys. Let's go finally come and start breaking down these trades. Very fast, very smooth, and very efficient. Let's go. Gold, weekly, remove a drawings. Gold is what? Bearish. The only way I'd be interested in selling this market. Bullish. Question is, what can I see? What can I see happening? Can price continue up some more? Yes, possibly. But for me, I'm more likely interested in sales. So for me, I would want to see price, start giving bearish vibes before, I come here to enter this trade in this area here, to, down. So that is what I could see happening. So that is what I'm waiting for. See some type of bearish vibes. SPX 500, nothing. US 30, nothing. Pounds 100, nothing. Bitcoin, nothing. TJ. I don't like how TJ looks, to be honest. ADD USD, I'm straight. Yeah, so let me see what this is all about. Right, bullish rule is this level right here. I want to be interested in selling this. Price has to go below here. You'd be interested in selling this. When price goes below here, then we'll look into like a trade off or retest continuation to the downside like that. Obviously, off of that's the only thing that makes sense for me. Yeah, but for now, can't do anything until price goes below this level. USD JPY. What's the chance of this going up there? Now price at this level here. Let's see price starts. I'm good. Okay, so completely bullish. This level. Price went up, went up, went up, went up for like short periods of time. Nothing very strong. Price is above this level now. Question is, what can I see happening? Can I see price come from here, reject, and eventually engulfing like this? Could happen. It just looks kind of weird. Um, daily, daily. Price is down here. 4 hour, daily. Price hit. It didn't even wick yet. Price needs to come down some more. Price hit daily and bar. Bullish. Filter structure. Open. Daily and for price. Actually, price engulfing Missouri. Yes, this is like something that could happen. This is like something that could happen. Yes, this looks like something that could happen. Kind of weird, but it does look like the only thing that could happen is engulfing. The bearish move happen, yes. Right? Um, daily has this daily like doji formation. It's daily like not like pin bar formation. So rejection, rejection, formation, 4 hour. That's 4 hour bullish. So weekly, daily, weekly, daily, daily ventures, 5. Now bullish. So we could see price going up here to this level at least. So, so for me, price can remain shift the structure. I mean, price already shift the structure here. Price can mirror shift the structure. You know what I'm saying? If price can give me you know, an engulfing here, then I'll definitely take. You see, this is bullish engulf. This is a bearish engulfing on a bullish move, but this is a 4 hour chart. It's like, you know, that's strong. So So for me right now, for me to be interested in taking this trade right now, the price literally just coast as an engulfing here tonight. I would definitely take this trade right here. This area right here. Um, yeah, definitely interested in this trade. Yeah, JPY. And this is live, guys. It's 5:44 p.m. New York time. Um, and you guys know that so that time comes, you guys notice that the trade ends up playing out. Or if it doesn't, I don't care, bro. You're gonna be like, yeah, I don't see it didn't happen. Obviously, I'm not a wizard, bro. I'm not going to it's not gonna happen all the time. But majority of the times you're gonna see this play out. But Euro USD definitely on top of my list of trades that I'm interested in buying. What are the chances of price going more so upwards than downwards? Can it go down? Of course, like it could go down, but I can kind of see it like given like more of an engulfing. You know what I'm saying, with a wick coming down. The thing is, the daily hasn't given that. The weekly hasn't given that weekly wick yet. So what I would want to see is price come down a little bit more. So price is here now, but I need price to get below this area first. The price is able to, you know, give me some type of buy wave which below here just a little bit, then I'll be interested in buying it. If the price hasn't wick below this, this level yet, I'm not interested. That's wick below that level for me to be interested and, you know, interested in playing this game. CAD JPY, weekly, bullish, daily. I'm good. Euro GBP, weekly, bullish, daily. I'm straight. The price would have to do all of this for me to be interested in selling it. It would have to come to this level here. That level. Right. And with that, that would be like, price already coming down to this area. Next level, I'll probably target this area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense for me to be interested in like selling a bit downwards. Um, into the USD. Interesting. Could be a good sell. Just remove drawings. This could be a good sell because the weekly now is bearish, right? And it's retesting this area here. Um, we could have a retest. Can I see this happening? Price leaving a little wick to continue downwards or even down like this. Can I see that happening? I mean, you tell me, does this look like something that you can see happening? Let's just say red. Does that not look like the chart, right? That's the whole point of the game, right? That looks like it's most likely to happen. That's what I can see happening. Can this go up and give some type of candle? You know, yes, it could. It's just not high. It's more unlikely. I can see it more so going downward, right? Now the daily is at the same level here, strong level right here, daily. So we already have the weekly bearish daily. So we just need a daily, rejection candle or something, right? The price is able to give me like a rejection candle, bro. For me, weekly or daily bearish. Yeah, yeah. So what I'm going to need, I'm really going to need this 4 hour to go bullish first, and then I can sell it. I can't just take this trade right now. I wouldn't be interested in just taking it automatically like that. I need that 4 hour to go kind of like up, then bearish. I'm interested. But I'll keep this because this is a trade I am definitely interested in. So let's see what happens. NZD CAD. Okay, NZD CAD is fine, giving me some type of vibes, bro. Like it was stuck inside this area for a good amount of time. Price was bullish. Price is still bullish right now. Price is still bullish right now. Question is, what can I see happening? The price can go. It just looks weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just like it feels like it looks like more so like sell to happen, but it's too close to this end. I'm straight. Um, daily. You see the candles are getting like smaller and smaller. That's why I feel the more likely that I can see price, starts the reversal right here, right? Because I mean, let's just look at the chart from weekly. Like, let's just say I'm like this, right? I'm just zooming out, right? And I'm just stretching this out. I can see that this is possibly a good level, maybe. This is more so a good level right here. See, price comes to this level, respects it underneath the sells, or underneath the sells, it sells off. Is underneath the sells off. Um, every time I reject this area, it usually falls out. So okay, so ask myself, okay, so every time price, because what's the probability of price falling to his level? Okay, cool. It went up here. When it went up here in '06, it dropped. Okay, cool. All right. Oh yeah, '07. Wait, what? It drops again? What? It comes here and touches it 2011? That's what, like 3 times? Cool. Okay, now price comes here again. Wait, again? And what? In 2020, it drops again? Now price is at this area now. So the chances is out of one, two, three, four, 5 out of 6 times, right? It drops. So what is the chance of it dropping? More than likely, right? Can price go golf and goes up here? Yeah, of course. But price has already created this wick right here, right? Already created this wick that's seems about interesting. And for me, and engulfing here it doesn't seem unrealistic. Seems like this could happen, right? So the daily now, the only issue I have now after breaking it straight down and wasting a whole bunch of time now that I see, and I see like wasted. Okay, so no, I ain't wasted time. Price is now bearish, on the daily. So for me to be interested in this trade, what I'm really looking for, literally, price needs to come up here. And how does price come up here? Like this. Price needs to price needs to come up here, formulate here. Give me a daily engulfing or daily doji, right? When it gives me that daily engulfing or doji, come here, 4 hour. This is where you're gonna see shift of structure happen. And then now this is what I'm looking to sell this trade off because now it's giving me the weekly wick that I'm looking for to sell off of, right? And stops gonna be literally because if I were to formulate this, price comes back up here, price gives a doji, and then now this is where we're looking to sell off price, right? Something like that. Something just an example. But once that happens, I just literally just sell off here. And then, what would I be targeting? Oh, like targeting daily lows, right? That's not far-fetched, right? Something like that. It's literally just as simple as that. Where question, can I see price engulfing that low? Yeah, price could even engulf lower than that, right? But just to be safe, that's what I'd be interested in. So Euro NZD. This is an SL, that makes sense. APUSD. Not interested. Why was I'm not interested? Because I just don't like our prices already at this level here. I'm just good off of that. UPCAD. Literally what I said would happen happened. Price came in, retested. The only issue that I had is like I didn't think price would just automatically drop down. But now that I have this in my subconscious, I opened my eyes a little bit, like that bit was an example of my subconscious or something. But because now I know that this is something that could possibly happen. Now it's in my brain. So when I see something like this happen, I know that price more likely is to go down to the downside. And I don't know. It could have, you know, wick and if a big wick and came down. And that's the thing I didn't process in my mind that could possibly happen. So I missed this trade out because of me not understanding that there was a possibility of this selling off, not just on how I would want it to be, but the idea is not that how many. I remember ST said that. Can I see this happening? How many price candles? No, it's not my job to predict how many candles before it happens, but something like this could happen when obviously it's just the direction. I could see that happening, see it fall on this downside. Can I expand to? Yes, price is more likely to expand to this way because of this, because of that. But I have to keep in my mind that me trying to imagine how many candles it would take for it to sell. That's not my job. You know what I'm saying just the direction where is price more likely to expand to, where is price more likely to expand to is what is more important. So daily price came here, the gave that doji, gave that engulfing 4 hour came here, you know what I'm saying? Broke this did it break structure here? Price came here. Oh yeah, this is where it broke structure right here. Right there. And then price gave this engulfing here. And this was literally the engulfing to sell right here. This would have been where I would have sold at and what I would have targeted right here. So missed the 4 point trade, just because of that simple mistake. So I would learn from that mistake and understand that it's not my job to predict how many candles. But just to understand that this is the overall direction where I can see price heading. And how many candles it take to do it, I don't know, but I'll just enter when the trade seems fit. So missed on a 4% trade because of that. But understanding that I am in the right direction and there's profitability that lurks in that direction, it kind of had me very excited about it. So most definitely I'll just keep this here because I want to take a screenshot of it and kind of like put it in my journal, jot down and screenshot that this, this is a pattern that could happen. So Euro AD, this is literally what I'm looking forward to happening in one of the Euro trades, like price, golf like that. And now weekly is level trying to switch 4 hour. I have a weekly area of interest. Daily I am whatever. Interesting, right? Prices. And okay, no, Euro AD seems like a pretty good trade to continue to the downside. Like, can I see this happening? I see that happening. The question I must ask myself is, is this at a weekly area of interest? Let's expand it down, and hopefully it is. Damn, this is a weekly area of interest. All the way up to 2004. Look, 1, 2, 3 taps. So this is a good area. Price usually falls off this area. Am I correct? Yep. Not that much, but it has. So this is a weekly area of interest. Price tapped into. So now price is at this daily area of interest. 4 hour. Shift the structure here. And the question is, what can I see happening? Does this make sense? Do I see this happening? Yes, I can see this happening. What's the probability of it falling down? Yeah. What makes the most sense? Where's price more likely to expand to? Does this make sense? Can I physically see this happening? These are the questions that you ask. And when you're able to ask those questions, like I said, the four questions, what makes the most sense? Can I physically see this happening? Where is price more likely to draw to shots or expand to? Because it doesn't mean like it's just going to close there, but it could just expand there. And what's the probability of that happening? And I can see this being something that could, happen. So prices at this level here, giving me this daily, this daily doji here. Um, Did this happen? Yeah, it could be something that happened. Or it could be something that, you know, I could see that happening, bro. I could see that happening. 4 hour came here. There's a shift of structure happen here. So I need a shift of structure to happen right here for me to be interested. So price needs to fall below here. Shift structure for me to be interested. And taking a trade here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then once that happens, um, then I'll be interested in taking a sell to the downside. But as a shift structure, it give me engulfing. Um, Give me engulfing. Let me be interested in taking this trade to the downside. But it doesn't even give me. Let's see. I'll just hold it there and just see what happens. Maybe the CAD trade that I was interested in. Question is price bullish. Can I see price engulfing this? I don't see it happening, bro. I've seen it happen before, yeah. Um, but then I'm gonna be real with you. Do I really see this selling off though? Like this, I don't really see this happening though. Seem like the engulfing is more likely. Daily. This is literally I said I want to see happen, and you're kind of seeing that happen right now. Um, I'm here. Move to the area of interest right here. Daily. Come here. Give me a 4 hour weekly, weekly bullets retesting daily 4 hour. Not really a big fan of it, bro. ADJPY, I just don't really like it. I just look at other trades that does not make my head hurt. Weekly, daily, 4 hour. I'm good, bro. NZDJPY, I'm good. GBPAD, good. Euro JPY, good. USD CAD, still keep an eye on that for what reason. I don't remember, but we'll see. GBP I'm good. Wait. GBP yeah, I'm good. USD I'm good. JPNGD. Uh, I'm just not interested. I'm ABCHF. I'm good. So these are the top trades for the week. If I were to line it up, it will be USD here. Let me see, Euro GD. Possibly around here. Euro AUD. Euro AUD seems like the more like um the USD, USD CAD, UNGD. The trades develop a little bit and we'll see. So I can't really line them up yet, but these are the trades that I'll be interested in. So